Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Bay. I was going through stuff. I've been rearranging how I do my comics, how I have them stored and whatnot. I don't have near that many, so it's much easier, but still just trying some new stuff. Anyway, while I was doing that, I came across Menace, which I forgot all about. Never did read, never knew what they were, and just thought, man, let's take a look at these. There is 4 issues of Menace. And it says right here on the front, notice inside a note from Stan Lee to you. And I have not seen the note from Stan Lee. But as I was kind of picking them up and looking at them, I didn't realize that I thought this was like a mini series because there's 4 issues of it, I believe, is all there was. At least that's all I have. I don't know how many there was. But I didn't know it was anthology stories. They're just little short stories. So just, I think there's 4. I think they managed to pack 4 in here per issue. And I think all of them end at the end of each one. And like these, they say continued after next page. And this looks, honestly, that looks a little bit older. That looks like an older monster story reprint, but Channel X. Yeah, so I would say this is probably a reprint of an older monster story. Yeah, so is this one. Originally presented in Amazing Fantasy number 9, story by Stan Lee, art by Steve Ditko. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Well, here we go. Here's some Titanic thoughts by Stan Lee. Why? Why do people love monsters? Is it the bigger they are, the scarier, the more macabre they are? We love more, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be one of those long-winded Stan things. If you really want to read that, go for it. You should just pause it and read it. I am seeing this thing. He is mentioning some pre-code comics. That's pretty cool. So, I don't know. I doubt there's probably any pre-code stuff in here, but there might be some that was toned down enough that they could get it republished and reprinted and approved by the Comics Code. This guy is creepy looking. That's more horrifying than any of them. I fought the Molten Man thing. Yeah, and they, like I said, they've all got the ends right in them. So they're just reprints of old monster stories, anthology style, closed out. And that's pretty cool. That's issue 1. Let's see, I don't know how many there was. I'm pretty like I said, all I have is 4. The Totem Walks. So yeah, I did not know what these were. I've had them in my collection. I forgot that they were there. Forgot what they were, or didn't ever know. I don't remember ever opening them. But if I'd have known that they were reprinted old horror comics, I would have been much more excited about them. Probably a long time ago, but I guess that's why it helps to crack these open every now and then and dig through what you got, because sometimes it's hard to even know or remember what you have. And this is one of those cases, because I had no idea. The creeping thing. Sometimes it tells me where these originally came from, and sometimes it is not telling me. At least not in the starting page. I always love it when I find East Coast ads. Sets, 40-cent sale, 25-cent sale. Let's see what comics are 25 cents. American Flag, Arak, Arion, Atari Force, Night Mask, Omega Man, Star Slayer, Tales of the Legion of Superheroes, Warlord. Man, and those would have been great books for 25 cents. Look at, I totally forgot to look. 94. 94 is when these were going, so. Yeah, you can tell it's older stuff, not just by the art, but the density of page and words. They're not afraid. I'm sorry, I'm yawning, I'm tired. They were not afraid to make lots of words. Speaking of yawning, I hope this video isn't too boring. Wow, that cover is. A special note, inside from Jack Kirby to you. Okay, that's cool. I'm appreciating that. My fevered brain created Zootac. Probably that's what the artist was thinking to himself. I Live Again. That's a heck of an opening page. Like a monster dead man thing. He's huge, apparently. Stooge. Oh, anytime you see a big fat lady in an old comic, she's terrible. They're usually like super evil. And she's starved. She's super hungry. Get me the food. I've only got 6 hands. Wow. Zootac, the thing that shouldn't exist. I'd say if you named it Zootac, it probably shouldn't exist. Just FYI. Mecha Warrior, Super Nintendo. He looks like a giant killer sea monkey. Like if the sea monkeys had like a golem, that's what he would look like. Oh man, Zootac gets part 2? Wowza. He who hesitates eats Mylar. So it's Zootac versus the thing from the relic. I don't know what that is. That's crazy. It's a fevered dream. It's all a dream. And then I have issue 4. We'll see what's in issue 4. Return of the Totem. Marvel Masterworks Menace. That does not look like a vintage picture. That looks like a modern picture trying to imitate a vintage picture. That looks like a definite vintage picture. Orgo, the Unconquerable. Sometimes the names they came up with for these things, just really creative, and it's like, I don't know, the weirdest combination of vowels you can come up with. The letter page, both hands. This, I think they stopped doing letters, very special letters from famous people to you. Wow. I dared to battle Rard, King of the Spider-Man. Just these names, what? Can't you come up with something, I don't know, that wasn't just like a weird sound effect? It just looks like a sound effect. Like you just took a sound effect and called that the name. He's a weird looking thing. I can see these being cool now, and I can see them being cool then. I can see why these were probably not that cool in '94. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if this went longer or if there was only 4, because you know what? I have no idea. Anyway, I found those, thought I'd share them. They were in a lot of, what you call them, miniseries. That's what I guess made me think of that they were just a 4-issue miniseries, but they might not be. That might have been a longer running series than I believe. Anyway, that is them. That's the 1 through 4. That's all the Monster Minutes I've got. So there you go. If those look cool to you, I would recommend tracking them down, because yeah, I did not know that they were vintage reprints. I love that. Anyway, that's my story. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you like the new kind of setup I did. I was getting a little bit stale with the red curtain, so I thought I'd change out the red carpet and go with something else. Anyway, thank you guys.